What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We gotta go over Shiba Inu today. We got a lot to go over with these technicals, and we got a lot to go over with what's happening with the Shiba Inu price. So, anyways, hit the like and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out that Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's go straight over this. Now, it does show the 24-hour market control is in control by the bears by 100%. So, yes, it shows that Shiba Inu is 100% bearish. But I do want to go over a few other things right now. So, what we just now seen with Shiba Inu, this downtrend that we just now had. So I want to mention this because when you see stuff like this happens, we are not at the bottom yet. So typically, when you see a huge drop like that, a little bit of an increase and an immediate drop after that increase, we're gonna see this drop some more. So the green area down here pretty much shows our supply and demand, shows that there is more demand for Shiba Inu down at 3225 area. So since there is more demand for Shiba Inu down there, we're probably gonna see Shiba Inu drop down to there because when we actually hit that price, that's when we're gonna start seeing people buy into the Shiba Inu. We're gonna see people starting to flow their money in there pretty much. So what I want to mention right now is all of these different red areas for supply and demand, the ones that show less demand, these are going to be the areas that we're going to have a hard time trying to get past. So all the way here from about the 4-0 area all the way down here to about 3-4 is going to be very hard for Shiba Inu to pass those numbers. So those are the numbers we got to watch. Now, when we look at the green areas of supply and demand for more demand, we're actually seeing that the more demand areas for Shiba Inu are actually very far less. There's very less of them. So it's definitely significant when you look at that because that's pretty much one of the dominating factors of the Shiba Inu price is the supply and demand. Where do we have more demand and where do we have less demand? And when the less demand areas are outweighing the more demand areas, that's when you get these downtrends in the crypto market. So right now we're pretty much seeing these downtrends coming inside of real time here. So we're going to see Shiba Inu downtrend to this very, 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 very small more demand area of supply and demand. So this is a very small area. So it's such a small area that the next time we're going to trend downwards is going to be to the next area of supply and demand, which could possibly be the 2.8 area. Now, I've been mentioning this in all my videos. If Shiba Inu goes below 3.0, we're almost primed to hit 2.8. So it's definitely going to happen. We're bound to hit 2.8 if we continue to go down below the 3.0 area. So you're going to see Shiba Inu do something like this and go probably down to here and then, try to do like a uptrend, but then get rejected again and possibly hitting this area. Remember, if we hit this area here, that is a very good area of support for us. But anything down below 2.8, then you're going to see a huge crash inside the overall crypto market, not just Shiba Inu, because if Shiba Inu goes below 2.8, then you best believe Bitcoin's probably 40K and lower. But yeah, we're projected to hit 40K with Bitcoin, and Shiba Inu is projected to probably hit about 3.0 or 2.8. But this is short term. So when I'm talking about this, remember this is a short term downtrend. In the long term, we got a lot of good stuff going on for the crypto market in long term. But yeah, short term, we're probably going to see some downtrends. This isn't that bad. It's really not that bad. If you look at the Shiba Inu price of the all-time from the all-time low, we're literally 58 million% from it. So I don't want to see anyone complaining about Shiba Inu being down because we're 58 million% up. And then for the last year, when you look at it for the last year, Shiba Inu is about 34 million% up inside the last year. So no one should be complaining about Shiba Inu being down temporarily because this is just short-term downtrend. But yeah, let's go over some of the more stuff. So Shiba Inu price presents a buying opportunity before Shiba rallies 30%. And that's why I'm saying, like, this is a good buying opportunity. You're going to see Shiba Inu downtrend a little bit, but it's just a buying opportunity before it, goes up inside the near future. Remember, this is short term. So this is going to be a short term downtrend. But then after that, we're going to have to rise after that because what happens after a big drop, we always get a little bit of a pump coming after that drop. So anyway, Shiba Inu price is at a potential reversal point and hence at a 30% upswing. Now, in some cases, SHIB could provide an opportunity to accumulate the retest of the 0.00269 area to the 293 demand zone. I say 2.8, but 2.8 is right between the 269 and the 293 demand zone. So a breakdown of the 269 support floor will invalidate the bullish thesis for the meme coin. So we don't want to see it go below that, like I mentioned before. Now, Shiba Inu price has been on sideways movement after its recent run up, but moreover, this consolidation comes after a retracement that puts SHIB in a deep discount mode, ready for a reversal. Yes, this is a good discount. Not yet, though. Not yet. When I say this is a good discount, not yet. Just let it, drop a little bit more. Don't just go dumping all your money in Shiba Inu right now, because you can see our next supply and demand is all the way down here around 2.8. So that's where you would pretty much want to get in. You don't want to get in yet because we're probably going to drop a little bit more before that happens. So Shiba Inu price rose roughly 40%. So Shiba Inu could be ready for a U-turn. So they say that it rose 40% between 20th and the 23rd, and it's now setting up a swing high to the 3.9 area. So this run-up collected liquidity resting above the highs of December 4th. So as a result, SHIB experienced profit taking. So a lot of people took profits from Shiba Inu. Now, going forward, one of the two things that might happen in Shiba Inu: a reversal that triggers an uptrend for SHIB, or a retest of the daily demand zone. So ranging from the 269 area to 293 area, the two levels that they mentioned before. So in the former case, Shiba Inu price could be looking at an 18% run up to the recent swing high at 0.00399. Beyond this, the meme coin could then retest the 441 area, indicating a 30% gain from the current position. So in the later case, Shiba Inu price could retest the daily demand zone, setting up the triple bottom pattern, further adding more weight to Shiba Inu and continue to rise from there. So we do have potential here with Shiba Inu to rise. So as you can see here, they do have the resistance here set at the 3.9 area and then more at the 4.413 area. Now, my prediction here, I predict that we get down to the 3.9 area first, or up to the 3.9 area, once we have this downtrend inside sheet. Because remember, this is going to be like a buying opportunity. So when people see that, they're going to start dumping their money into it. They're not going to let me just explain it like this. So when Shiba Inu takes this drop, right, look at this dip that we're taking right now. So it's pretty much like a bear trap, or I would say a bear trap, yeah, because what's going to happen is once we hit the supply and demand of more demand, that's when you're going to see most people coming into Shiba Inu. So wait, there's actually an option for the vital algo indicators that shows dark pools and institutional interest. So it shows you when institutional investors are more likely to put their money in. Not only institutional investors, but it also shows you when, like, not like the whales, the big whales, it shows you when they're more likely to put money in, because a lot of people would say institutional investors won't invest in SHIB, but let's just say the whales more likely are not going to be putting their money into Shiba Inu at this area. So when Shiba Inu hits about 3.8 and 3.9, that's when the big whales stop investing, because they're like, all right, nope, it pumped, we're gonna get out. And that's why you see this area saying low activity expected. There's gonna be low activity for the big whales, for the smaller people. But what you also want to look at is where the moderate and the high activity expected. So high activity is expected around 3420, but it is at the red area of less demand. So high activity is either buying or selling. So we're going to see selling when Shiba Inu hits 3.4. So it's going to be hard for Shiba Inu to do what the FX Street analysts are saying. It's going to be very hard because people are going to probably start selling out around 3.4. Now, moderate activity is also expected around here, around 3.3. And we do have usually moderate activity, but it was moderate selling. It wasn't moderate buying. So we have a lot of people selling Shiba Inu, but we don't have enough people buying. That's where the difference between the supply and demand is coming from. That's where there's just not enough demand for Shiba Inu at this point. But remember, there's not enough demand for any cryptos right now, because remember, people are talking about inflation, which is actually a good thing for crypto, because when inflation is going up, then the price of everything's going up, including crypto. So that's not really a bad thing, but not a bad thing for crypto, but it is for everything else. But then we also got the new variant. This new variant is making everyone go crazy, running around like crazy. And then we got this whole thing about the recession. They say 2022 is going to be the year of a recession. We're going to have a huge recession this year. That's what they're talking about. So if all this happens, people don't want their money in risky assets, Shiba Inu being one of the most risky assets out there because it's crypto. So yeah, that's definitely what we're looking at there. So let's keep going over this though, because Shiba Inu still has a good amount of demand for it. When it comes to actual retail investors, it has a good amount of demand. But when it comes to the institutional investors, they're really not going to be interested in Shiba Inu that much until we hit our supply and demands lower around the 2.6 and the 2.8 area, pretty much like what FX Street was talking about. So they said, on the other hand, if Shiba Inu fails to hold above the demand zone from 269 to 293, it will indicate a weak buying pressure and indicate that investors are booking profits. So yeah, a 4-hour candlestick, a close above the 269 area will produce a lower low, invalidating the bullish thesis for Shiba Inu price. In this case, SHIB could retest the immediate support level at the 0.000237 area. So this is pretty much all I got for you all today. I just wanted to mention this because whenever you see something like this, I'm just gonna draw this out right here. Whenever you see a crypto go like this, right? It's going like this, and then it goes down some more, and then it goes sideways, and then it goes down, and then from there it goes up, but then immediately down like that. Expect it to go down further below this. Like, expect Shiba Inu. Let me draw something on here. I like doing little drawings, but yeah, like, expect Shiba Inu to go probably even below the supply and demand area, all the way down to the next area around 2.6 or 2.8. Just expect a little bit of a dip here, short term, temporarily. But yeah, anyways, Shiba Inu is only down 3.5% for the last 24 hours. Not bad. 16% the last 7 days. Not too bad. But when you actually look at for the last year, like, come on, let's be honest, 34 million percent, 34 million percent, and you all, like, please, if anyone out there watching this video is just scared because Shiba Inu is dropping, don't be scared. We are up 34 million percent. This is expected. If you're up 34 million percent in any kind of crypto, it is 100% expected for it to crash. And when I say crash, I mean like a pullback, like not completely crash to zero. Shiba Inu has too many holders and too many people that are strong in the Shiba army for it to hit zero. So it's not going to happen. There's just too many strong Shiba army people out there holding it. The community is too strong for that. But you will see these pullbacks happen, and this is a pullback. We're up there. We're up a whole total of 58 million percent. So that's just crazy and outrageous. I really wish I would have got in on that 58 million percent, but I missed that huge run up for Shiba Inu. So I made some gains on Shiba Inu, but I'll never make the gains that the people did that got in at the beginning and made 58 million percent. You could have put $1 inside Shiba Inu and been a millionaire. So it's definitely that crazy. But yeah, anyways, let's go on to this next thing. So Shiba Inu now at 1,115,523 people inside Shiba Inu. So almost at 1.2 million people in Shiba Inu. That's definitely pretty good. We're just growing huge every single day. But yeah, anyways, this is all I really got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this financial advice. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, because it really does help the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. And leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And as always, I'll be back with another video. Peace.